Fontainebleau is only one bridge away from New Orleans and is a wonderful place to get away from the crazy. So let's go ahead and check it out. Hello everybody, it's Ian and with my best friend Little Crocky here, and we are at the Louisiana State Park Fontainebleau. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. And we are here to explore the old sugar mills at this wonderful state park. But we are also, before that, we're going to explore all over this area, some different breweries. We're going to be discovering some of the wonderful food of Louisiana. So we got a lot to go through in this video, and we are going to get started right off with the breweries. Not here. You have to wait until for the rest of the video to get to that. We started our day at the Mandeville Trailhead. Here we found the Spoke and Barrel Eatery. The Spoke and Barrel Eatery is located right underneath a Wheelie's Bicycle Company, hence the name, and serves up local brews along with wonderful food. We got their meat and cheese tray as well as some local beers to try. Alright, so 3 different alcohols here. We got the Double Juicifer, we have the Half a Reason, and we have a Carnival Cake Ale. I'm going to start with the Carnival Cake Ale here. There is a little bit of Carnival Cake flavor to that. I don't know how to feel about that. That's a weird sensation to have to take a sip of that and taste the cake. That's weird. I'm not sure about that one. This is a Half a Reason. I think I've had one of these before. Very similar to that one, just with a little less cakey flavor. There's a little less cakey flavor. I would definitely order that again. I feel like that's a pretty standard Half a Reason though. Then the Double Juicifer, excuse me, I'm quite excited to try. Ooh, definitely got some berry flavor. I think hints of grapefruit into that. That's actually, that's probably one of my favorite out of these 3. That's actually, I like the fruity flavor of that one. That one's really good. Then we were off to our next stop, Abita Brewing Company. Lovely little outdoor plaza area you can come and drink at. What a nice little addition. And it has music playing. Don't know if you're going to be able to hear that or not, but I might have to take that out. Heading inside, yes, past a Mardi Gras skeleton, we wanted to check out some of the custom brews. And there's no better way to do that than to get a flight. Alright, we got ourselves a flight. What to start with? That is always the question. I think I'm going to start back here with Barney. I'm going to start with Barney. I have no clue what any of these are going to taste like, because I don't know what Barney is like. So I don't like Barney. Barney is gross. More of like the pungent grapefruit flavor. This one is Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras. That's straight bitter. That is great. This is a amber. Amber. A little sweeter than the Mardi Gras, but not much better. What's this one? This is the Strawgator. The Strawgator. Strawberry, I'm assuming. That one's like rotten strawberry. That's rotten strawberry. Cuba? You got a Cuba? I have not ever got some Cuba. Also not that good. Probably the mildest of the ones we've had. Still not good though. Still not good. And we have the alligator. Alligator, 2 gators. That one tastes like medicine. That's gross. I don't like any of these. These are not going to be drank by me, that's for sure. While I personally didn't like any of the brews, I'm not a particular fan of alcohol in the first place, so I'm probably the problem here, not the alcohol. We then headed over to the gift shop to check out their wares, and we also discovered that they do tours. And as our final stop before Fontainebleau, we hit Café du Monde. This is the same Café du Monde that is in the French Quarter down in New Orleans. The only difference is that you don't have to fight a crowd. Alrighty, now that we have all of our sugared up and got some beer, let's go ahead and get back to Fontainebleau. Yes, the Louisianan reminder of this is a swamp. You can see this is all completely soaked through. We have not had rain in a couple of days here, and it is still just puddle right through here, just in the middle of a field. So, very much so, still a swamp. Here at the sugar mill, they do have a massive fence the whole way around, so you aren't supposed to go in here. Danger, keep out. That's mainly because you can see, if I zoom in here, some of these bricks are not the most stable in the world, so they don't want you climbing all around these. That is one, I guess, difference. If this was in Pennsylvania, I happen to actually know of a couple different places in Pennsylvania where they have abandoned sites like this. You would just be allowed to climb all over these. They wouldn't really care about your safety. So nice to see that they do actually care about our safety here. Wish I could have maybe though gone in there, but that might be the Pennsylvanian in me speaking. But this is a pretty cool area. We're about to head over to the visitor center. Is back there. We're gonna go learn a little bit more about this on over to the visitor center, see what's in there. They're closed. I don't know why. We are currently in our normal business hours, but they are closed. You can see little fishies back there. Oh, that's cool. But that's okay. I can always tell you a lot more about the history of this area. So let's take it away, shall we? What you see here is the summer retreat and working estate of Bernard de Marigny. He was born in 1785 and was prominent in this area. This land that is now part of this state park is just one piece of Marigny's vast real estate holdings. He operated this plantation along with brick kilns and a sugar mill from 1828 to 1852. Marigny's main estate was in New Orleans. However, just like us today, he would oftentimes escape to this lakeside to have a bit of peace. While Marigny did try running for governor 3 times and without success, he did play a key role in the early development and refinement of sugarcane and production. Not only that, but the town of Mandeville that we were just at is a testament to his legacy because he personally developed that part of the land for his own personal ventures. Of course, the only thing left is these ruins here, but it still is a wonderful place to escape the crazy of New Orleans. One cool part of this exhibit is they do actually still grow sugarcane. That's what these are. This cut down. You can see all the little stubs of them right there. There you go, focus on that. They do actually grow some sugarcane here still. We are, of course, not here in the right season. We are here in the winter, so that alligators aren't active. But you can see they have all of their cutout section right here. This is actual just chewing cane. here that's been dried out. This is all just chewing cane. So some sugar right there that's been spoiled. Oh, look at all the pictures of the birds. All these we're taking here at the Fontainebleau State Park. I'm really hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I think I am. I mean, it's literally spelled Fontainebleau, right? It's spelled Fontainebleau, so I'm assuming it's right. Yeah, a bunch of little pictures of birds. Ooh, this is a fancy looking little bench. I think I'm gonna come sit down at it because I've been kind of hiding it, but behind me is a beautiful view. Absolutely beautiful. This is Lake Pontchartrain. This is the lake that the sugar mill would use to transport goods. Of course, now it is a tourist destination. It also happens to be one of the very few sand beaches I have actually been able to find and see in Louisiana. You can see this has more of a rocky front, but has some sand here. But over on the other side, I'm gonna go down there here in a second, but we got a big old sandy beach here. And this is one of the first ones, one of the only ones that I have seen in Louisiana. So it's a nice little addition to this area. If you come camping here, which is a thing, that is one of the nice perks of this place. But that is a pier that is completely open. I think I want to go down there because just to get a better view, because there's something out on the edge of the water there. I'm sure you guys can see, but I want to point out a little bit more in detail. And we are here. Very picturesque looking balcony here for the end of the pier. But what I wanted to show was on the horizon here, there's a bridge that starts right about there. And if I follow that bridge nice and slowly, so I don't move too fast here, but you can see it just keeps going and 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 going. It's still going. There's one section of it, and you can see it keeps going there till about there-ish. That's about where it reaches land. It is an absolutely huge, I'm going to zoom back out here so I'm not moving you guys quite as fast, absolutely huge bridge, and it just makes a wonderful backdrop to a very picturesque lake going through. And I just want to take a little bit closer look over there. This is a very shallow, we are out probably 30 feet, and you can see the bottom there. It is, I'd say maybe 7 foot deep at max. I doubt it's any deeper than that. So it's a very shallow lake going through here, and it's surprisingly clear water. So it is a lovely little area. You can come fishing off of here. Yeah, fancy benches, very fancy benches. I think I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and just stare at the water because it is a wonderful view. Here we go. Bit of a better view of the sandy beach. Are once again at the sandy beaches of Lake Pontchartrain. Now, again, it's probably safe for me to go in here today because we are here in a bit of a colder climate. There's not going to be any alligators because this is a lake. This isn't the ocean. This is a lake, and alligators will still be in this water. And wonderful, nasty little creatures of the swamp. So there will, it's not, I don't feel like it's going to be 100% safe all the time to come in here, but that could also be, again, that's a visitor coming in. I'm sure if they have a beach here on the park that they do allow swimming, and I'm sure it is pretty safe, but alligators do live in here. Just as a little bit of FYI. Again, though, you can fish. Actually, I believe what that guy's doing there, he's doing some trolling the sand here for clams or whatever, but it is possible to fish here. I probably recommend, if I had some fishing gear, I would probably try to fish out here today, because this is just gorgeous. And again, it's a very shallow lake, so you're able to kind of get out there pretty deep and cast out. So it's quite a nice little area. Again, one of the very few sandy beaches I have seen in Louisiana. So definitely, I'd recommend coming on out here and checking out one of the few sandy beaches of Louisiana. Hey, what did I say? Alligators all over here. It's more of the park. This is behind the sandy beaches. We have a huge kind of open field area that they cleared out. And so you have playgrounds and stuff, just big old field to hang out in around the swamp. But yeah, alligators. Alligators, you gotta be careful of them. So we have a splash pad area that is not currently on, but nice little area. It's the gator free zone, I guess. Fascinating idea. A Sunstop kiosk, free sunscreen and hand sanitizer. I gotta try this. I guess we'll go for sunscreen. So, power, disperse. Oh, look at that! Free sunscreen. That is a ingenious idea for this type of place down here in Louisiana. This is awesome. No, I really like this idea. They should have this at like Florida and stuff around Disney. It's really cool. Came back here to Lake Pontchartrain because what a view to end today off on. Am I right? Like, this is a wonderful place. I hope you enjoyed. If you obviously watched to the end, I hope you anyway, you liked. I hope you didn't watch it out of spite. But please like and subscribe. It really helps me out if you haven't already. But tell me down in the comments below, what part of this did you like the best? Did you like the breweries the best? Did you like the wonderful Louisiana food? Or did you like Lake Pontchartrain here and State Park Fontainebleau? So please let me know down in the comments what part you liked the best. Tell me what else you want to see. All right, tell me somewhere else here in Louisiana you want to see, you want me to try to do, or is there somewhere else you want me to go? So please let me know down in the comments. Please interact with me. I like to respond to everybody. So I hope you had fun here. I hope to see you in another beautiful place like this. I can't wait to see you guys next time. See ya. We are here in the French Quarter